Here's your host, Sean Janum.
Hey, how you doing?
What's up, everyone?
Pretty good. How are you?
We have a special guest tonight, and I apologize to LJ for doing this to him on such short notice. But we're gonna start off. Actually, Jags, how are you doing tonight?
I'm doing pretty good, man. It's a beautiful Wednesday here in the Quad Cities.
Absolutely,
And I'm glad to be here.
fantastic. It is a beautiful day up here. Our special guest, sir, why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself?
I'm LJ Rowan from Yukon, Oklahoma.
Were you part of the bad weather down there?
No, a lot of it was either way north of us or way south of us. So,
Got pretty lucky then.
yeah.
I know that we got some pretty bad stuff down south of us today.
Yes, we did.
In fact, one of our friends, Alex Fanning, was down there chasing it.
Still crazy.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, he's been doing that lately here for a while. So, LJ, why don't you tell us a little bit about your RC history, how you got started, and so forth?
All right. I started in 2012, the fall of at Adams Creek in Broken Arrow, Oklahoma. Had a low C slider. We had a track here in Oklahoma City called Competition RC, but they ran concrete during the winter. So I wanted to run dirt, so I went east. Showed up first race, signed up for Outlaw because there wasn't a lower sprint or novice. Still had the stock low C tires, and they're like, those ain't gonna work here. Oh yeah, they'd be fine. Go down the straightaway, go to make the turn into one, and it keeps going straight. So we went to the hobby shop and bought some four row ribs, fronts, and pink gigabyte rears, because that was the hot setup back in the day.
Yeah,
So,
I kind of miss those ribbed front tires.
Yes. Absolutely.
I finished last that day, and I've been hooked since.
Finished last, but still hooked. That's that is, you hear that, and it's exactly true. It doesn't matter how you do on that first day. It's just like, man, this is so cool.
Yeah. I mean, I grew up around big cars.
Okay.
State Fair Speedway in Oklahoma City, and every other track around Oklahoma. So this is a little bit cheaper.
Not much. It doesn't seem like anymore. It's pretty close. Pretty close.
So, LJ, what number do you run the car, and how'd you come up with that number?
My number is 27. K, because there's a lot of 27s in Oklahoma. 27 is the day my daughter was born.
Perfect.
In October, so there's a lot of 83s, a lot of 14s, so I was like, we'll go with this one.
Sounds good. It's a good reason.
Yep, it's a good number and good reason, definitely.
Scott Dickinson says, "Go Team Kilt."
I just heard about that.
Killed them.
You killed them. All right. For those who don't know, LJ, go ahead and explain. I don't want to take the thunder away from that. That is a pretty cool thing that you do.
Yeah. Okay. So. Queso. Cheese. Anyway.
Yum.
My first Chili Bowl was 2016. This was Scotty's second year doing the RC Chili Bowl. Joe Medora and I showed up Friday, back when it was still main day, to run the alphabet. ran one class, just 8 scale late model. Had 4 minutes of practice, and then my B feature. But I showed up in a kilt, and Scotty Kurt came up to me and was like, "Sir, are you wearing?" Yes, Scotty, I'm wearing panties. And he was like, "Okay then." And it's just been a Chili Bowl main day thing I've done the past 9 years.
So is it the same kilt, or have you purchased a different style throughout the years?
No, the first one was a dark gray utility kilt, and then that one right there is a hybrid that has the tartan in between the pleats, and then I've got that one. That's at Jensen. Last year? Yeah. And then I've got a new one that I wore this year. So, yeah.
Those are the kilt ones I have. I have one more, but I'm going to hold off on showing that one. It's a special one that I want to show.
Oh yeah.
So, and it's probably not the one you're thinking of either. I forgot to put that one in there.
Well, there's Andrea Palmer took some at Jensen this year, and then there's the infamous Live RC still playing and doing the pose in turn one at Chili Bowl.
I didn't get either of those.
Oh.
Well, I like how you match the shirt to the kilt. I'm all about matching colors and stuff, so you're looking pretty good there.
Yeah, I've always had a thing for purple, and the purple I got now is Boots come up with that. I think he said it's old school Hoosier purple.
Okay, I know what color
It's
you're talking about.
The real light pinkish purple.
Yep.
So
That'll look good.
Now you've used Craig for quite a while as your rap guy, correct?
Yeah, I've used Boots. 2018, I think we started working together, I think.
Gotcha. Got some catching up to do. Bob Hamilton says, "What's up? What's up, LJ? Eric, turn down the Echo driver. How's this? I did some turning down. Did that help out anything there?" Hamilton also said he laid on the ground at Jensen.
Sorry, that's my dogs.
Love doggy. Scott also said, if you enjoy shenanigans at the track, pit near LJ. I got to agree with that.
I'm all about that. That's what it's supposed to be, just fun, and then get to run some laps on top of it.
Exactly.
I don't know how they're hearing you, but I can barely hear you in here.
Yeah,
How's that?
Perfect.
All right. Sorry about that. Trying to get some stuff taken care of in there. Go ahead and I know you got.
Oh yeah, always got something. So, do you have any superstitions or anything that you do for pre-race, or maybe before when you're packing your stuff up to head to an event? Is some kind of ritual that you have to do?
So I grew up playing hockey.
Okay.
And I wasn't superstitious at first. Then I became a goaltender, and I'm not just stitious, I'm superstitious. I tend to eat the same thing the day before. I don't know why, but I do. Everything in my bag, in my tote, all goes in a certain way.
Mm-hmm.
I'm usually the last one to the track and the last one to leave. It's a lot of, everyone leaves about midnight and like, okay, it's time to go.
Little extra time.
Yeah, I mean, I like staying a little later just so if other guys want to run laps, try stuff. I live 2.5, 3 miles away from my home track.
Wow.
Very nice.
Very
Lucky.
nice.
I've had the police show up 3 or 4 in the morning. What are you doing out here? Just running laps. You want to run something?
There you go.
There you go.
Well, I'm all about food, so what is your pre-race food then?
Oh, tacos, man. Street tacos.
Oh, street tacos.
There's a taco truck about 1.5 miles from the track. I usually hit them up on the way.
Oh, you can't go wrong with that at all.
Nah.
No, at least 4 decent taco trucks near the expo.
So is that a steak street taco, or you go with like beef?
Yeah, I usually get like a carne asada
Yum.
or a spicy pork like an Alpha store.
Oh, sorry guys, I gotta go. I'm hungry now.
Oh wow. Yes, indeed. It kind of is like really kind of ironic because that's what we're having after we're done.
Yep.
Not
Nice.
street tacos, just straight tacos.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, there's nothing wrong with Tex-Mex tacos.
No.
Soft tacos, crunchy tacos.
Exactly.
I just like tacos.
So, talking about car, we talked about your first car. What classes do you run?
For a while there, it was like, what classes do I not run?
Okay.
I'm the guy that shows up to a track with 4 cars and may only run 2, may run all 4.
Okay.
But usually, sprint car, non-wing sprint car, and that sprint, it may be a 10.5, it may be an outlaw. Just kind of depends on the track and the rules and whatever. Late model, I've ran Midwest Mod for a year or 2. Now the big deal
found
is
something. That's pretty cool. Sorry.
we're trying to develop the midgets around this area, the metro. So I've actually got 2 that are undercover chassis, custom works based.
Okay.
So now that the beast is out, I kind of want one.
Yeah, I was just gonna ask you if you're gonna be getting one of them bad boys.
Bob Hamilton says, "Hey, has the tacos ever backfired on you?"
No, I guess my stomach is made for it or something. I've never had intestinal issues with the sketchiest of taco trucks.
I was going to say you must not have had Taco Bell before you raced.
I worked at Taco Bell when I was a teenager.
Yep, I did too.
I don't think I've had Taco Bell maybe 3 times since.
Oh man, I want them to be my official sponsor.
Yeah, that'd be cool. I had a Taco Casa late model on street stock.
There you go. Nice.
So
Shane's popping up here. He says, "What was the most memorable race you've been to?"
oh man. I ran Terra, the Tornado Alley Racing Association, um, every year of that, and we had some pretty good times. I think it was King of Dirt up at Blue Spring, Missouri at Fastlane.
Okay.
Um, did the DE racing and I think invitation, both of the invitational races when they released the Outlaw tires. Uh, Jensen up in Nebraska's a blast. I call it Toy Car Rumspringa because it feels like it's in the middle of Amish country, but it's
okay.
not. But.
Gotcha. You're gonna
just a lot of fun ones.
You're gonna try to make it up with Shane to Knoxville this year. He's saying he's coming up to Knoxville, Iowa for the big race.
For the Nationals?
I believe so. Yeah, for the RC Nationals or the RC version.
This is the first I've heard about this.
He made a comment about it on the last show.
Okay. Never been to Iowa. Might have to.
You have to get a hold of him. Layton Speedway. Yeah. That's right, Jason.
Layton Speedway.
Want to welcome Jason White.
Yes, sir.
They are coming in from Georgia RC Outlaws headquarters. Thank you for coming in and watching. And
appreciate it.
Maybe need to get you guys on here. Talk about how you're racing down there on the Outlaw side of things are going. I know I've seen some stuff on that on the webs, but maybe get you over here. We need to do some chatting on drag racing as well.
Get some of that clay dirt oval talk.
Yeah.
That reddish brown clay down in that area.
Down in that area too, yeah.
So LJ, I know this is a question that actually comes out of me, and this is a personal question. Do you like to run big motors in your cars and turn them down as needed, or do you like to run like a smaller motor and try to get the most out of that motor for whatever condition you're racing in?
It's a good one.
So used to, I would put big motors in and try to just turn them down. I've actually now, especially since I signed with Macklin, you can just do a lot with the ESCs.
Mm-hmm.
So going with a smaller motor and putting more stuff in more pepper in the ESC. I've been playing around with that a lot lately. So
yeah,
that's a very good team to be a part of. I know a couple of people that are part of the upper echelons or were part of the upper echelons, and they were always talking about how they were coming along. And congratulations on making the team.
Yeah, I've been running Macklin ESCs for past 6 years. So like the MMAX 160s, and like I even had a Viper set up back in the day.
Yeah. Forgive me as I am trying to share this out to some groups real quick.
So here's a question I asked our last guest. Again, just a silly question, but when you go on the road for a race and you know you're going to stay overnight somewhere, do you have a preferred hotel chain, or do you just stay whatever's closest to the track?
Usually close to the track. I kind of check out booking, and I've had terrible luck with hotels in around the Dallas Metroplex.
Okay.
Like, I had one that we picked out for one of the last Wild Bills races, and it was terrible. It was so bad. Like we got home at like we got finished with the track, packed up, and tried to check in the hotel at 4 a.m. and they said, no, that's not gonna happen.
Really?
But they ended up like, yeah, okay, we'll let you know. I was like, just give me like 4 hours of sleep so I can get back to Oklahoma. We had a terror race at Bill's that got rained out. So last minute we moved it to Indy. So I changed the hotel that was close to Bill's to one closer to Indy, and I've never had a hotel that had like armed security walking the around the. And I had my kid with me, and in between the mains, I went to check in, and there was a lady. I don't know. It's sketchy, and she was like, "Why did you dress like that?" And I was like, "Just those are her pajamas." So yeah, I'll tell you where not to go.
Okay.
Perfect.
I got you.
I asked that question because I've traveled quite a bit. You know, I've been a truck driver for years and then traveling with the RC thing. And me and Rob Rennis agreed that we only go to Holiday Inn Express now because we've been to many of them kind of motels and they are real sketchy.
Yeah, like Holiday Inn's pretty good. Most of the time, Marriott ones are pretty decent.
Mm-hmm.
It's read the reviews. That's all I can say.
Yep. That's a good tip.
Always read the reviews.
Very good tip. Van Norris says, LJ, are you going to make it to the Midget Invasion the 18th at Red Dirt Raceway in Enid, Oklahoma?
I love that track. It is a fun track. Even when the wind's blowing 50 miles an hour, it's a fun track. That I don't know. I work for Tinker Air Force Base on the KC-135 refueling planes.
Okay, that's pretty cool.
Yeah. I'm on day 16 straight.
Wow.
And our jet's supposed to down jack in 4 days, and I'm trying to get it off. I'm trying to talk him into at least let me have that weekend off so I can go play. Because there's a running joke at TPR is, hey LJ, if you go to sleep right now, how much sleep do you can get before you have to be at work? Which is usually about an hour and a half.
Yikes. Wow.
Yeah.
I've played a couple rounds of golf there at Tinker.
Yeah?
Yep. My great uncle.
Keep saying I'm going to ditch work and play.
My great uncle was way back in the day. He was the starter for the Tinker golf course. He lived down in Midwest City.
Okay. Yeah.
So spent some time down there.
Say hi to Dylan Curry. Thanks for watching. Scott Earhart, Eric Jeb Garber, and appreciate you guys tuning in, guys. Thank you.
Or Jeb's the Amish nightmare.
Oh, nice.
Earhart's LJ, my man.
So one thing, LJ, I noticed. I was kind of trolling your Facebook page there a little bit, and I went I went way down in there, and I noticed that you says in 1993 you were 10 years old, and there was some good music coming out around them times. So 93 was the year after I graduated. So I'm all about that era, you know. So I wanted to run.
You got all the cassettes.
Oh, absolutely, melting on the dash, you know. stringing them out through the car because the tape deck ate them. All good stuff. But I want to. So I went through the top 100 of that time in 1993. So you as a 10-year-old, I'm gonna run a couple of these by you, and you tell me if these were some of the ones that you were into at that time. What do you think?
Well, okay. So in '93, it was like my dad. He played both kinds of music, country and western.
Yep.
And then like southern rock, classic rock. So it was a lot more of like Garth Brooks and George Strait than like I didn't get into like Pearl Jam, Blues Traveler, all the Nirvana until a couple years later.
Okay. Well, there you pretty much annihilated my list then. That's all right though. I do have so you weren't into like Cannibal Corpse or nothing, right?
Not until I became an adult.
Oh, nice. I'm impressed.
Yeah.
That's one of my favorites.
I didn't know Corpse Grinder was big into Legos, but that's awesome.
Yeah, he is. He absolutely is. So you're not into so just a couple that were on here, like what was it, Mariah Carey, like Dream Lover, It's
No.
So you're more into like Hank Williams Jr., probably like you said, Garth Brooks.
Yeah, I mean, I like that. I like Chris Ledoux. A lot of Red Dirt stuff.
Okay.
Like Cross Canadian Ragweed's from my hometown.
Oh. Nice.
So a lot of college time spent in Stillwater at the Tumbleweed and
Peace.
Peace.
the kiddo made an appearance.
So you can say hi.
Hey kiddo. You want to be on the internet?
Sure. Of course. Why not? Hello. Can't quite see ya.
She said hello.
Hi.
Oh, there you are.
Love the hair color.
Stop.
Yes.
My little pony.
Yeah.
Love the hair color.
Yeah. I was.
Oh.
It's faded now, but
Perfect.
OKO, that was 1993 that they were talking about. Twisted OKO's like Alice in Chains, the Rooster.
Oh,
yeah, that's a good one.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
High school parties, jamming that tune, boy. That was good times.
Tyler Johnson's like Garth Brooks is a hometown dude for you.
Yeah, I guess.
My dad tried to raise me on that kind of music also. I mean, and I appreciate it, But yeah, I was probably right about 12 or 13 also, where I just kind of started. I was like, I've had enough of that, Dad. You tried to put it in my face. I appreciate it, but it's time to find some cooler stuff.
Yeah, I was in a punk band in high school.
Oh man, what'd you play?
Drums and bass.
Oh, I did the same thing. Nice.
So
that's the core of the band. I don't care what anybody says. Them guitarists, they can get all the chicks, and the singers can get all the chicks, but you ain't gonna have nothing without that bass and them drums, man.
yeah.
Exactly. Rooster. Love that song. Shane and his Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Another good one.
Yes, indeed. Talking about Shane, we'll jump to this here real quick. You guys are pretty good friends.
Yeah.
I got that there. What in the world is that all about?
So we on our little team, we always just tell each other don't suck. So, because I have a tendency of stepping on it at least once, maybe 7 times during the race. So
7? Wow. That's kind of being exact.
Well, I used to tear up a lot of sprint car wings. A lot. Like, so much that Scott Butts at Sand Hill walked up to me and handed me 2 zip ties. He goes, "Zip tie your slider to your cage, and you won't down the straightaway."
Gotcha.
Well, that worked until I just ripped the top wing off, and then I'm just running a 410 non-wing car.
Scott says you used to?
Hey, actually, I've made this wing that I have on now. I put that on new 2023 Chili Bowl. So
It's been on there a while.
Yeah, it's been on a bit. I mean, it's pulled screws out, but there's no like Lexan brackets holding stuff back together. I mean, I still carry a spare wing in my parts tote.
Was that picture of you holding that sign up? Was that happen to be at the 2019 Chili Bowl? Because
that was this year, wasn't it?
That's
Because didn't
that was last year.
Was it last year?
Yeah,
it was because Brianna Hicks, didn't she bring that?
Yeah, she started. She had it this year.
Oh, she had it this year.
I guess imitation's the finest form of flattery.
Exactly. Exactly.
Tyler says he was doing Celine Dion at 10 years old. Come on, man.
Jason White, Guns N' Roses, Metallica, Ozzy, Faith No More. That's a good list.
Faith No More. That's a great
some
one.
bangers.
Yeah, they are.
Robert Belanger says he rips those wings off a lot too. Yes, he does. How you doing, Robert? Tony, how are you, sir? And then Scott said, yeah, that was from last year.
For some reason, I thought I remember seeing that when I was there in 2019 for some reason, but I guess obviously I'm wrong.
Because where I was standing at, Live RC this year is where they had their little multi-camera station set up.
Yep.
And I think that was really cool. I didn't get to watch a lot of it, but seeing cars going onto the track from the pit lane, seeing them coming down into 3, yeah, I thought that was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Corey Burgett, who races with wings?
I'm still chasing the A feature.
Gotcha.
Pretty sure Corey won the first year Dawnwing at Chili Bowl.
Yep.
First or second, I can't remember.
It was the first year. No. Yeah, it was the first year, I believe. So. And I went down with him at the last minute, and he was my roommate, and we pitted next to each other. And I keep on telling him I was his lucky charm.
Nice. I don't know how if the ring off his wingless car. Oh, I mean, yeah. I'm pretty sure I'm the only person that's finished third in a B feature at the Chili Bowl 5 years in a row in at least one class.
It's not easy when you go there, man. It's
it's a meat grinder.
Yeah, I mean, even to be in the B, I mean, that's an honor in itself. I mean, that's an accomplishment.
It was like SCB mod and Street Stock.
Corey says Malakote won the first year and Ron Richardson won the second year, so his was the third year.
Third year, okay. I still think they need to stay on the DE tires.
Wingless is where you find the hardcore drivers.
Oh, come on
from
now.
OKO.
Yeah, I mean, maybe.
At least you're consistent, Bubba. Scott.
Yeah. Yeah, he's good. Yeah, good table.
John Baxter. There's my hero, LJ. But he needs to work on his lift power. Almost dropped me.
He's dense. Like, not like dumb, but like he doesn't look like he weighs as much as he does. I mean, and maybe I do need to go back to the gym.
Oh. Landon Wilson, LJ.
What's up, Landon?
How you doing, Landon? OKO and the new guy that came to the Chili Bowl this year, Colin Branch, wishing him or telling him to go. Yeah, Colin kind of came out of nowhere in a sense, and he did pretty good for his first year there.
That is my favorite week of the year. Just getting to see friends that I usually only get to see in Tulsa.
Mm-hmm.
I really wish I could just race everywhere.
Don't we all?
It's like I gotta find like a rich sugar mama or something.
Ah.
let me take care of me and let me go play with my toy cars.
Let you do the traveling and racing, and she makes the bread.
Yeah.
Well, let me tell you this: that's a hard market, sir, because I'm looking for one myself.
I think we all are.
Well, I found mine, but it's not a sugar mama. She's a great mama though.
There
Tim
you
McNutt,
go.
how you doing, sir? Let's see where we're at. We're coming up onto the 40 minute mark. Our new thing, we're trying to keep it within about 45 minutes. You're doing really good.
Okay.
It's been clicking along real well. I do have one more special photo for you, and this one I want you to explain this guy, and I know he's somebody that was really dear to you. But I'm going to go ahead and show it here real quick. And it's not the best photo.
Oh yeah. That was the Honorable Reverend Silky Mother Effin Johnson.
Silky Johnson, yep.
God, I know it's crazy because not if he liked you, you had a buddy for life, and it was like it was a rough day that day.
Yes, it was.
A lot of us, there's a lot of tears. I know we have a lot of Texas guys from like Wild Bills come up, and it's just not the same without them. I mean, especially like the Street Stock 250 at Taylor Park, because we'll have 20 Street Stocks, 250 laps, one mandatory pit stop, and the trash that was talked about, like in between us TPR guys and Texas guys, it was magical. And Silky came up here a lot, and we come down there. He was a hell of a man.
I got to meet him a couple times, and super cool guy. Real good racer too. I mean, just nice
Very
and
good.
clean
Oh,
on
yeah.
the track. Fun to be around.
I met Silky down. Go ahead.
We had this thing like we raced street stocks together, a non-race sprints, and then like we got in the late model about the same time, and I could never beat him. And he reminded me that every time. And he had Boots make a sticker sheet that just said Silky's bitch.
Oh.
And he was just sticker bombing people through the pits, like down in Lawton for one of their big races. And he put one on my truck. And I drove around for like 3 weeks with it on there, not knowing. And I was filling up gas one day, and I see it, and I call him, and he goes, "It took you 3 weeks to find that?" It was right there on my back glass.
Some really nice comments coming in for Silky. One of the Scott Earhart, one of the best people I ever met in RC. Absolutely truthful, 100%. Justin Draymire. First time I met Silky, it was like he knew me forever. Miss seeing that guy.
Yep.
Exactly.
Tyler Johnson, mostly Silky. He won the trash talking game.
That's what makes him so special, though, you know?
Tim McNutt. Silky was definitely a genuine character.
Or for I think 1 year the street stock race, he talked all the Texas guys who were running all black shark hammerhead bodies. So you didn't know which one was Silky's. He showed up with like 4 different bodies 1 year and was changing them out each race. So he didn't know which one he was going to show. Man, he's a kid.
I know you guys talked a lot and always pitted around each other and had a good time, and I had to bring that up just to keep Silky's memory going really strong.
Absolutely.
He was a great guy. I met him a few times, mostly at the Chili Bowl. Always would talk with him. The time that I got to know him the best was I can't remember the name of the race it was. I came down, and I think you were there too. I did a race for Billy Shaw, and we were up on top of the driver's stand, above the driver's stand, in a scaffolding, and it was windier than crazy that day.
Oh, that was Spring Creek.
Yes, Spring Creek.
In Wacomas, yeah.
Yes, that was the first time I really got to talk with Silky, and that was a very amazing time. You know, I remember that very well. Going over inside that, he was on the turn, coming off of turn 2 inside the building. Right there. That's where he was pitted, and him and I talked for quite a while.
And his widow Lee is just a wonderful woman, and I hope that little dog Felicia's is doing well, because he loved that little dog. And it was funny, just this big burly man. This is a Chihuahua dog that had she had a little back. She would sit in a backpack. It's like, that's Lee's dog. I was like, no, it ain't. It's your dog.
This is.
Well, that's one of the best things about RC is, you know, all the super good friends and the characters we get to meet, you know, when you go traveling around like that. And that's awesome. You got to spend all that time and have all these memories with him.
Yeah. I need to. I haven't gone down to the Gulf Coast and raced any. I want to try to do some of that. And I want to go up north more. And then start spreading out.
Yeah, That's something I'd like to continue to do, get a little bit more broad myself, try to get back out on the road. This year it's a little hard. I took a job on weekends, dummy. But so far I love this job. Can't beat it.
Awesome.
Pretty easy. Driving around on a golf cart, how hard is that?
Oh man,
Exactly.
that's tough.
Exactly. Come up to the Northwest. That's another one, OKO. That's definitely another one. I want to get up into the Seattle area and check some of that out.
So do we have time for
Yeah,
this?
absolutely.
You sure?
Yeah. Yep.
All right, LJ. So I've got a list of quick questions here. We're just going to fire them off to you. Give as quick as answer as you possibly can. And they're just all questions to get to know you a little bit more. Got this from a good friend down at PT's when they interviewed us, and I thought it was a really super cool idea. So, you ready?
Yep.
Okay, first one's the most important one. Toilet paper, over or under in your household? On the roll.
Over.
Aha,
yes.
Perfect. So far, that's been the same answer. I don't even, if I ever meet somebody who says under, that's it. They're canceled.
What kind of monster raised them?
Exactly.
Did you see the reel that I put out about that?
That was so funny.
I put out a reel on the channel, and it had to do with, it actually showed the toilet paper under, and you were the person talking as the toilet paper. And I made a comment about, if you know Jags, you better make sure that this is over, not under, if you're wanting a good review of your track.
I'm going to be inspecting them bathrooms.
And I mean, and if anyone has worked in West Texas or oil field, you use wipes anyway.
Yeah. Yep. That's actually something I've got turned on to here the last couple of years, and I don't know what I did without them stupid things. All right. You ready to keep
Moving
going?
on.
All right. We'll get quicker from here on out. All right. Side dishes: mac and cheese or baked potato?
Mac and cheese, man.
All right. Rock or blues?
Probably rock.
Okay. Chevy or Ford?
I like some blues too.
Yeah.
Chevy or Ford? Dodge.
Yep. All right.
There you go.
Perfect. Candy or ice cream?
Ice cream.
Nice. Live concerts or going to the movies?
Concerts.
Okay. Beer
But
or
this is going to be the old man in me. Stop with your phones recording the concert.
Yeah, it's annoying.
None of your friends want to see that. The sound's terrible. The lights, the people behind you can't see.
Yep.
Just live in the moment.
Yes.
Exactly.
Enjoy it.
And if your friends really wanted to see the stupid concert, they'd be there.
Yeah. I mean, sorry, I'm not a peasant. No, I work all the time. And tomorrow and Friday I'll be mowing at the track. So after work. So
Oh, that's no
I'm always doing stuff.
All right. Beer or wine?
Beer.
Okay. When you take a vacation, would you rather? Uh-oh. He's thinking maybe it's like a wine cooler.
No, you don't want to see me wine wasted.
Oh.
It ain't pretty.
You didn't get the fancy kilt out. All right, so when you take a vacation, would you do like a camping type vacation, or would you do like a hotel resort?
Hard one.
I mean, my vacations the past 2 years is Chili Bowl, Battle at the Barn and Jensen, and then like last year's um, silky. What is it? Silky SJD Southern Nationals. That's what it's called.
That's a perfect answer.
And that's going to be up here this year. So I gotta find a late summer vacation spot. Maybe Knoxville.
There you go.
Oh, there's plenty of open land down here to do some camping. I
Yeah.
was full of it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Pepsi or Coke?
Dr. Pepper.
All right.
Yep, that's
Yes.
another Dr. Pepper
And,
on the
and
list.
I'll blame Wheeler for that. Because I didn't drink Dr. Pepper growing up. I was mostly like a root beer kid or orange soda, but yeah, Wheeler. Because that's all Wheeler would drink is Dr. Pepper.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. That's pretty good stuff.
No.
I'll have that on occasion.
Yeah, it's pretty good with bourbon too.
Now we found out the real reason.
Or rum.
There you go. That's my drink right there, rum.
Oof. I'll stay away from that stuff. Then you don't want to see me on that stuff. All right, so seafood or grilled meat?
Man. I love Cajun food.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, let's throw some steaks on the grill.
There you go.
Let's smoke a brisket or some ribs.
Ooh, yeah.
Mm.
Okay, so when you throw that steak on the grill, how you cook yours? How you like it?
Medium rare, salt and pepper.
Absolutely.
go.
Perfect.
Just grill marks, bud.
Sauteed onions or no?
Yeah, sometimes. Yeah, throw some onions on it.
Perfect.
I'm going to tell you something here real quick to try. You're going to all think I'm crazy. Shredded cheese, melted on top. Try it once.
Oh my
Okay.
gosh.
Try it once. I'll guarantee you'll be like, wow.
You said cheddar cheese?
Shredded cheese. You can
Just
do
any
whatever
kind?
whatever kind you want. If you're a cheddar guy, cheddar. Kobe Jack, Swiss, Parmesan, whatever cheese you like. Just try it one time.
I'll have to try that.
Might have to cut one piece off and try it on there first.
You got to let it melt. The thing is, you got to let it melt onto it.
Oh man.
Yeah.
That's where it gets something about when it melts.
All right. Hey, I like to try new things, but oh boy, I
Yeah.
don't know, salt, pepper.
Salt and pepper, good.
All right, so chicken wings, spicy or not?
Spicy.
Perfect.
But they better be bone in
That's what I'm talking about.
because those are chicken wings.
Yes, sir.
The other ones are just sauce nuggets. And that is a hill I will die on.
I agree with you 1,000% on that one. Are you an iPhone or an Android man?
Android.
Perfect. Dirt track racing or NASCAR?
You know, I like both.
Mm-hmm.
I grew up around both. Well, not like around NASCAR. Like that's what we did on Sunday. My dad worked 6 days a week, so Sunday that was his religion.
Gotcha.
We watched the NASCAR race.
NASCAR.
If you wanted to see Dad, you would go. You would watch the NASCAR race with him.
Yep.
Um,
That's what I used to do too.
Exactly, we did that as well.
But Friday or Saturday night, we were at a dirt track somewhere.
All right. Well, both is a great answer there too.
That's
tried
very acceptable.
Yeah, it's like a trick question almost, because I mean we race on dirt, so I mean of course you're gonna like it, I think. But
Exactly.
I even like Formula One,
yeah, Formula
Indy, Formula One. I've got a Schumacher Icon 2
Oh,
Formula One
nice.
car. So I've dabbled in some carpet.
All right.
I just did that for the first time myself last week, I think it was, and I was real surprised. I mean, I've heard a lot of things about carpet throughout the years, that the carpet gets up in your bearings and this and that, and I didn't have any of that problem. And
Yeah.
having all that grip is just crazy fun.
Yes,
Yeah,
it
I
is.
mean, you just spray it out real good when you're after you get off the track. It's really
Mm-hmm.
not a big deal.
Yep. Well, I got one last one for you, and I'm gonna shorten it up because you already said you like pulled pork, you like ribs, you like brisket. So on those type of meats, do you put sauce or do you keep it dry?
Ooh, that's a tough one.
Yeah, don't say sauce.
If if it's just moist and juicy, you don't need sauce.
Yes.
But if it's a little dry,
Mm,
you gotta kind of help it out. And
Yep.
that trip we went to Blue Spring, Matt Murphy was talking about this barbecue place. So a lot of us like had it came in, brought in, and I got the pulled pork, and I had some, and I was like, is this turkey?" They're like, "No, it's like this is not very good." And you'd have thought I'd hit a child in the pit area because everyone turned like they were going to attack me. I was like, "Sorry, it's just not good.
Yep.
I'll fight a man."
Well, pulled pork is a very, very hard one to get right because it'll dry out
Oh yeah,
so quick. I mean, I've actually been to a couple of places when I've been on the road trucking, and they'll say that on their sign, world's best pulled pork. And you go in there, and like you said, it's so dry, you just start dousing sauce on it to get it down.
yeah. World's driest pork.
Yeah,
There you go.
exactly. Well, thanks for playing along with all the questions, man. That was pretty cool.
Yeah, that's fun.
OKO says sauce on the side.
Well,
That's a
that,
good choice.
yeah, just in case you need it.
You gotta dabble it.
A little bit there, a little bit here, a little bit there. Talking about OKO, that's one thing that we're looking forward to this next year, and that's the Chili Bowl. We're going to be coming down there, going strong. So
Heck yeah.
be down there, be ready to stop by and say hey and all that good stuff. And maybe if it works out right, I'll be wearing pink again
Heck
on
yeah.
Saturday. So
I might even find myself a kilt.
there you
I'll
go.
wear one.
Heck yeah. Killed them.
Did somebody else wear one here not too long ago too? At the Chili Bowl?
You?
Besides me, I thought there was somebody else that wore one here recently too. I can't remember though.
I don't think so.
Maybe it was at a drag race. Somebody at a race wore somebody else wore a kilt as well. You know what? It was at a drag race.
Yeah.
I forgot.
Nice.
Good barbecue doesn't need sauce. Good steak doesn't need sauce. Sauce is a cover-up for poor cooking.
Raymond, you got that right.
Yes,
buddy.
indeed. Yes, indeed. Before we let you go, LJ, do you have anybody that you would like to say thanks to, give props to?
Yeah. A lot of the racers here at Taylor Park, they're they're great. We've got some just awesome people. Uh, that's it. That helped run the club. We got Craig Francis, uh, Tyler Kill, Randy Palmer, Eric Robinson, Tyler Johnson, Rob Printup, myself. We've got a new guy that's kind of coming in that I think it's going to be great. Uh, so, and then my Macklin teammates, Wheeler, buddy Tom Cooter, Jake Carter, Glenn Hollis. Not Glenn Hollis. Why did I say Glenn Hollis? Glenn Bean. Oh, God, he's gonna be so mad. I don't know why I said Hollis. I'm gonna get shit for that now.
Maybe another sticker on the back of the truck here soon.
Hopefully, no one breaks out my back window.
Oh.
I still don't know why I said that last night.
It happens to us all. It sure does. Another one that you'll get to meet down there next year, and that's OKO. OKO has been with Macklin for quite some time.
Yeah, I'm excited to meet him. I met Keely and Ian, Jared, and Bob. I met Bob at Jensen. Bob Hamilton.
Bob Hamilton.
That was great.
Yep.
So yeah, I want to go up north some more. I need more higher by bull ring experience.
Ooh. It definitely bull ring. That's a perfect way to explain that because that's how it is.
Yeah. Yeah, because out here, we all want like 7.0s and half-mile scaled tracks, 215-foot run lines.
We have some bull rings up here.
Yes, we do.
That is for sure. Unfortunately, one of my favorite Rockstar is no longer. That was my favorite bull ring.
Yep, that's sad to see that one go away for us, especially because it was so close to home here.
Exactly. So.
Yeah, Willard up in Missouri is a track I miss.
I never got to race that, but that was I always heard a lot of stories about that.
And Competition RC in Oklahoma City.
Those need to be at Sand Hill.
I like Sand Hill.
Where is Sand Hill?
It's Kansas. I can't remember the town.
Steve will tell us.
No. Doug Gott, Brennan Henney, J.R. McCreary. That's kind of their stomping ground. And it's fast. It's fun.
Well, you got Doug Gott there, man. It's gonna be fast. That guy's.
Oh yeah, you're gonna. He's gonna take you to school for sure.
Great Bend.
Great Bend.
Yeah. Great Bend. Funny story about Great Bend. I went down there for an NHRA race, and I tried to go to the track that was down there, obviously Sand Hill, and I couldn't get in. They wouldn't. They said I couldn't. Somebody there told me I couldn't see it, but it was also like a Thursday night or something like that. They said it was a.
Yeah.
I don't know if it was Sand Hill or not, but the one that I found, they said was a private area, and nobody could get back there unless there was a race going on, and I didn't get to see it.
Yeah, I think that's like it's on Brandon's like backyard.
Gotcha. Yeah, I was trying to get down there, and I wanted to do a little video type thing as a walk up. Hey, we're out traveling, and guess what? I just came across here in Grand Bend, Kansas, and I couldn't, or Great Bend, Kansas, and I couldn't do it. Grand Bend and Great Bend. There's tracks, there's drag racing tracks that I've been to for safari in both places. One Grand Bend's in Canada, Great Bend's down in Kansas. But yeah, that was a good time down there, even though I didn't get to see the track.
Well, LJ, congratulations on all your success through the years, and good luck in the future, man, and get that midget class going. Uh-oh, I think the puppies went on.
We got people come home.
They all act
like they don't ever see them.
Uh-huh. So, all right, sir. We look forward to seeing you throughout the year at a race here somewhere, sometime. And until we do, good luck, and hopefully
Thank
you'll
you.
get a day. Hopefully you'll get a day off here soon.
So I just want to go racing.
Can't thank you enough for coming on.
Yeah,
Again,
thank you.
Thank you for the last minute
you.
addition. That was very very nice of you to help us out. So,
Yeah, anytime.
absolutely. Well, anytime you'd like to, if you have something coming up at your track and you want to talk about it and get it out there, just give us a holler.
All right, we'll do.
Sounds good, sir. You have a wonderful evening, and I think
You just saying.
On your end you got a place that you're able to exit. I don't think I can get rid of you. I can't kick you out or anything like that. So, but
yeah, I guess this is Red X.
I'm sure that's it. So we'll talk with you later.
See y'all
Thank
when
you
we see
again
ya.
so much.
Thanks, LJ.
All right. Thank you.
Wow, that was a great interview. He definitely seems like a fun character to be with at the track, especially from what everybody's been saying.
Exactly. I'm trying to get this thing working right. There we go. Oh, what a night. That was a great interview.
Yeah.
I love LJ. LJ, like people on there said, if you want shenanigans, you want to have fun, you want to be, that's where you got to be, is sitting next to LJ.
Sounds like the Chili Bowl is going to be one heck of a good time.
Yes, indeed. Last couple of years that I was down there, he actually pitted right next to us too. So hopefully we'll be in the same position.
I'm going to warn everybody right now, watch out for the fart bombs.
Fart bombs.
Oh, I'm bringing the stink bombs.
Oh, my goodness.
I'm going to get somebody.
Doug almost got the sub-4 second lap last weekend. Holy smokes.
Yeah, that guy is amazing fast.
Yes, he is.
Just crazy.
He
I've
also-
raced with him a few times.
He also goes up to that race that LJ was talking about at Jensen's.
Okay.
So I know he'll more than likely be there. He's been there the last couple of years. And we do have an invite out to that. So
Oh, nice.
hopefully we can get ourselves out to that at some point.
I like the sound of that.
So you got anything for...
Man, just a couple things. I don't have anybody that's in the zone this week. I was a little under the weather later part of this week and early part of this week. So just want to tell everybody to get out there and race. Maybe you'll be in the zone next week or
Absolutely.
next 2 weeks from now. And then I want to make sure everybody remembers that the Crown Jewel at Backyard Raceway is August 30th and August 31st. Registration did open this past Saturday.
Okay.
You might want to check it out. I don't know if they're full yet or not.
I do know that they have a limited number of spots, so
Yep.
you definitely need to get that checked out and get yourself in on that.
Yeah, there's a lot of money at stake,
Yes,
at
there
stake
is.
for this race. $1,500 for late model to win, $1,500 for mod sprint. Entry fee is $65. So August 30th or August 31st. It's in Indiana. I should remember the name of that town. Argo, Indiana. Thank you. And then, just real quick, because I know we're kind of running there. I've noticed today Quasi Speed's coming out with a pre-ground down set of tires for you guys that rather have the shorter pins. I think that's pretty cool because there are a lot of times with our dirt oval tires that we pretty much got to grind them down to about that area. So that's awesome that Dustin thought of that and is going to have them pre-made for you. So you check that out. And then, of course, LJ mentioned it. Check out the Custom Works Beast that they just unleashed on everybody.
Ooh.
Custom Works stepped into the ring there with the midgets. Looks like they took first and second Motorama with that thing, and they decided that was the platform they're going to go ahead and release. I like how they said, too, it's real close to the Rocket, or it would be the Outlaw Sprint.
Okay.
Whatever. It's a Rocket and, yeah. Rocket is late model.
Mm-hmm.
What's it? I'm brain farting. God, I haven't had a Sprint for so long. So, anyways, it's about the same as the 5 version of the Sprint car. So you could have all your parts will be interchangeable. So I think that's pretty cool because if you already have a bunch of that for your sprint, get yourself the midget chassis. I think they said it started at $499, so it's not too expensive neither. So
fantastic.
Yeah. Thunder Road Hobbies this weekend, if weather's going to let us get out and play, they're having the first round of their points series here in Moline, Illinois. Kevin has a beautiful facility there. He's got a nice big hobby shop with all your parts, and always has a great oval to race on.
Absolutely.
And a lot of fast cars going to be there. So check that out. Jacksonville Speedway down in Jacksonville, Illinois. Duh. They're having a race this weekend also. So check them out. They're on Saturday. Check them out on Facebook if you want to head down there. Multi-groove, high bank, dirt oval. Great facility. Check them out. So
Layton, Iowa is going to be racing Saturday as well.
Yep.
They said the weather is looking fabulous for that. So if you're out in that area or you want to travel to Layton, that's a good place to go as well.
Another beautiful facility.
Rob has done an amazing job.
Yep.
Him and his crew.
Everybody's getting going here. It's the weather's kind of ruined the last couple weekends, so we're all just going to keep our fingers crossed that all these outdoor tracks can finally get going. I know everybody's chomping at the bit. So.
Oh yes, most definitely. Next show, already got our guests lined up.
Oh, I like that.
We will be talking with King of the Wings champ, Alex Fanning.
Oh, all right. Good deal.
So get your questions ready for Alex. Alex will be coming on. He's actually out tonight chasing tornadoes and bad weather.
Been a bunch of them lately.
He was just 4 days ago. He was down in Oklahoma following that one through Tulsa and that. So,
wow.
But we'll ask him a little bit about that as well.
And congratulations to him.
Yes.
He's got a baby girl on the way.
Baby girl on the way. They just did a reveal yesterday.
Yep, I saw that. That's awesome.
Fantastic. So
he's living large down there, man. He's winning races, chasing storms, making babies.
He said this is the last one, though, according to the post.
Yep. Well,
you never know.
Yeah, kids are fun, but, they might put a hindering on your racing and all that good stuff.
Sonny Palmer, how you doing, bud? It is good to hear from you. I need to see you. I haven't seen you in such a long time.
It has been a while.
It has been too long.
I think the last time I seen him, it was down in Keokuk. Pretty sure. It's been that long ago.
Mine was down at Muscatine at Island.
Oh, okay. I didn't know he made it up there.
Oh yeah, he made it up there every once in a while, doing a couple different races. Great, excellent, sir. We look forward to seeing you. Like I said, we haven't seen you in a while and would like to get out and see you again. All right, Jags. Another great episode here.
Yes, sir.
LJ killed it.
Yeah.
He, if you missed it, get a chance, go back and watch it. It's on Facebook and it's on YouTube. Oh.
That's a big announcement for you. That's you, man.
That we will be having a web page. That's right. That's right. OKO, you're on it. So is Caden and Pop and Jags and myself. So I'm working on that. Have some help from a friend. She's been helping me quite a bit figure things out. It'll have about us, how you can reach us. It'll take you to each of our Facebook sites. We'll also take you to the Instagram and Facebook site for RC Fun Time. It'll have the latest of the videos that we have done and where we go, and you'll be able to take and follow those over to YouTube. That's the easiest way to get the newer versions of this. They have a better platform as far as how long you can be on and so forth. So you'll be going to YouTube on that side. Some of the old stuff you will be going to Facebook. We actually it's not up and running yet, but I have the very first show I ever did, the very beginning of this, with Josh Benzel.
That's pretty cool.
So that was pretty cool. I went back and watched that. I hadn't seen that in a little while.
Right.
We'll also have links to Spotify. I need to get my Spotify membership back. I know I have probably 60 episodes already on that, and I need to upload a bunch more. So if you're traveling and you can't watch, but you want to listen, you can listen.
Now you have options.
So absolutely, we'll get these things up and running. It's going to take me a little bit more to get this website because I'm doing it with help from somebody. I put it out there, and man, I was overwhelmed with professionals, and it was scary how much they were wanting. I couldn't afford it. Not even with trying to get a sponsor. There's no way.
I know it was funny. I was at work, and my phone just ping, 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 and I'm like, man, what's going on over here?
Yeah.
I saw that. I was like, dang.
I think it was like 40 different, and I don't know how they did it because they're not on the site. They aren't followers or friends of the site.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
So it was kind of weird, but yeah, look forward to getting that out there. May have a special page. Kind of just thought of this. I think we ought to do it. Maybe have a racer of the month and put a page up with the racer of the month and have people vote on racer of the month and stuff like that. I dig that. I think that would be pretty cool. Get more visualization for everybody out there. Not just certain people, everybody.
Absolutely.
So, all right. I think that's it.
Yes, sir. Ready for tacos.
Talking
about all that food.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Thank you, everybody, for coming in tonight and listening and watching. It's been a great night. As always, peace. God bless.
See you.